Hello and welcome everybody to the Fight for Lysander event. This is the first tournament of 5 in the entire event spanning across 2 to 3 months. I am your host, Sewlie, and I'm here with CK. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Excited to be back. It's been a while again. It's always fun to get back into the thick of things, streaming these matches, and excited to, get some learning going down.
Yes, definitely, and I'm excited to see everybody in the chat. We've got so many exciting things aside from the matches happening, but we do have some great matches to get into tonight. On the docket, you can see it on the bottom of the screen. We're going to be watching Plot going up against Matt Sheep, Chrissy CP against Griffin Boy, and much more. Yeah, man. I mean, CK, it's been months. It's been months since we've been sitting here, since we've gone live doing this stuff. What's anything that's changed for you in terms of the game, like how you're playing, what you think about the game?
Right now it's kind of difficult. Like, there's nothing really that sticks out right now in the meta. So it's kind of like, 1 week it's this, 1 week it's that. So we're kind of like in an odd spot. And I think that the restrictions you put into this, at least this tournament, is going to be interesting because I think it leads it into a little more aggro.
Right. Yeah, that was my next question, is how you feel about these restrictions. I got some messages from some not so happy people saying, hey, you screwed me, okay? You took out the control out of the competitive aspect of the tournaments. What do you think about that? You think there's no control in this?
I think that it's gonna lean towards aggro, just simply because people aren't looking at it the right way. I look at it as a more of a level playing field for a little bit more friendly for free-to-play players.
Right.
Because you're talking about, not everybody has 2 Demogorgons, 2 Pyramid Wardens, 2 Blades, 2 Martyrs, and Ethereal for a grand total. I think I did the math of about $2,500. And you're talking to someone that has all the cards basically, like, that you need to play. Everyone was, oh, you're a whale. You gotta give the free-to-play player a chance in some of these tournaments. And I thought, you were talking about the restrictions for a while, and I didn't like the first one. I don't remember what the first thing you said was that you wanted to do originally, and then you went to banning neutral cards. And I sat down and I thought about it for like half an hour, and I was like, I like the idea of the banning of the neutral cards.
Yeah,
just,
I've definitely gotten good feedback, especially from those newer players, that you get a little more of a chance, and now we can see these god-specific cards and what they can do. We always see new combos, new different new situations that never happened before. So I'm excited to get into it.
Are you serious?
Okay.
We didn't just...
Okay. Listen.
Well, everybody's commenting about the conversation we had, so we couldn't have lost all the audio.
No, it was just a scene. All right, We've got the prizes for Lysander's Trials #1. Sorry about that, folks. We've got so many gods, so many packs, especially those shiny packs. You get a diamond leggy out of those. It's very, very possible. I'll just leave this on the screen for a sec, and you can finally hear us. CK was telling me, there's gonna be something, and I was like, nope. I checked everything. I checked all the scenes. We're good on everything. And
Told you, man.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is the theme. You got to have a little bit off to be this good, right, CK?
Yeah.
Can't be perfect.
You've added a lot to the stream, to the presentation. So the first few times we launch it, it's gonna have its little bugs, but we'll be fine.
We will be fine, and so will you all. And here we've got the main event special prizes. So these are prizes on top of the prizes that are guaranteed for the main event. They are the Lysander NFT, something I teased a while back, and it's finally here. And you get it for free if you play in the main event. And the rarity is based on how well you do, and all the metadata will actually represent your specific tournament progression statistics. So CK, if you go 10-2 and you earn 100 gods and a bunch of packs and, you know, it's going to have all your information on there. It's going to go from being a pass to being a trophy.
Oh.
And on top of that, we have a new mechanic, a new airdrop system. If you were here last week on the stream, you already know what's up with this, but if you don't, I'll explain it. If you know what Twitch drops are, this is like that, but it's a little better. All you have to do is fully link your Sewlie bot profile. I see people doing it in the chat right now, connecting your Discord, linking your user ID from GU and your ETH address that you do use for GU. We get that. It's all public information, and we use that to verify that, yes, you are a Gods Unchained player and you're here for the show. After your profile is linked, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to type airdrop. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just watch the show, enjoy it, and 2 hours in, you might just get airdropped a card. I already see, I have like a log of who has how many points, and I can already see we got some people racing their way to getting that white fur guard. There's gonna be 50 going out across the 3 streams that we stream this week. At least 3. Maybe we have 4.
And if you're a free-to-play player, man, that's a really strong card for War. That you could just pick up just by watching a tournament that hopefully you're also participating in.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to pick some cards that were good, but didn't also break the bank, because we are giving away 100 of these in total, plus 100 safeguards and 100 armor lurkers during the main event. Can't wait to get to that and see this just do its work, because it's a thing of magic, really, when you think about it. It's just truly magic. But TK, I think it's that time.
Let's go. First match.
I think it's that time. So, chat, I want you to let me know who... Wait, did I just do something? Oh, no. A bunch of people just... Never mind. I want you...
I think I've you lost audio again. I think on the scene. All the little guys are saying it.
All right. No, no. Listen. We are prepared, okay? Let us know in chat who you think's gonna win. Is it gonna be Plock? Is it gonna be Matchup?
Naturally, I've played against both on the ladder.
Oh, you have?
Really, yeah.
Oh.
I have a thing about just remembering all the players that I've like, all the names and stuff. They're both really good players that I've come across when I've been laddering in Mythic, and I think on the weekend ranked as well.
Ooh. See, I made the comment while I was muted that I have no idea who these people are. I've never seen their names in the tournaments, and that's, you know, I've got like this log in my head. So if you've been in the tournament, I know exactly every record now.
When you've played as many matches as I've had in Gods Unchained, you know, you've played just... I remember when I think at the beginning, I think I played just about every single player in the game originally.
Yeah.
So, I'm really interested to see what people bring out in this format, actually.
Yeah, me too.
My guess is we're going to see a lot of aggro war and a lot of card draw magic. That's my guess.
Yeah, Magic was one that I was talking to Clutch a bit, and that was one we said, okay, you know, Magic definitely gonna be good. Deception 2, I feel like will have its moments, as it does in these tournaments.
Yeah, I know everyone's probably most likely gonna play the aggro versions of each deck.
Well, look at this, CK. Everyone's saying Plock. Everyone's calling for the Plock. Can we get a straight 2-0? This is a best of 3, and you know what? Let's get into it, shall we?
Go.
Here we go. We've got game number 1. It's Plock versus Matchup, and unfortunately, we don't have 2 hands. I know, but once we do, I promise I've created a wonderful system where you can see the second hand, and you'll be able to see the pip, and you'll be able to see the delve.
And here we go. I think, the crystal tech. So I think this is more going to a controlish type magic, not aggro. Warp Engineer seeing a lot of play now. There was a moment where the Warp Engineer wasn't being played, and now it's like almost every magic player is using it now.
I mean, it is really good, and I feel like it's probably a lot cheaper than it used to be.
Everything's a lot cheaper than it used to be. I think he's just gonna God power the Badger and just wait his turn. Unfortunately for matchup, he didn't have a really good starting hand. I think having to pip out the Badger and now throwing out
I don't like
the
that.
Underbrush Boar.
I don't like it.
On the board.
Yeah, he has Animal Bond. Why matchup? Why are you throwing the boar? The boar comes in handy.
He knows he has to put more pressure on.
Yeah, but going up against Magic, you know the sweeps are coming. So why not? See, okay, this is my plan when I go up against Magic with Nature is put out all the stuff that you don't care about, like the Animal Bonds and the little creatures, so that they waste those spells. Whoa.
Agrador Protector.
Wait, yeah, that's actually like, you don't see that, and
that's the first surprise card there.
That's got to be. That's definitely because of the format, right? Like throwing in these god-specific cards that we don't see that might change things. It's not a bad card.
Would be interesting to see if he's playing some type of Amazon, but I don't think he is. And he's gonna pip out and take out the Agrador Protector.
So subbing for a Guild Enforcer would actually lose them the match automatically.
Well, he's saying a sub for Guild Enforcer. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, a sub. Oh, I read that wrong. You're right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. You know, that's actually see, it is an Amazon play, I think. You see, yeah. I was right.
Amazon, the board edition is nice too. And the Primal Guidance.
It's just a little weird because normally you see Amazon's played with Selena's Mark. So that's why I initially was hesitant to say it was Amazon, but
right. Yeah, but you know, the Animal Bond again, it works so well against Magic, giving them that extra minion that is just like, who cares? You know, if you lose a Badger.
And there he goes, lowering the price of the Unbound Flames, and I think he hatchlings. I
mean, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. The Pyrrhix in hand, Unbound's lowered.
Yeah, Plock's in a real good spot right now.
And so, if I get this right, when you lower the Unbound and then use the Pyrrhic on it, you're actually burning a lot less cards, right?
No, because the Pyrrhic I still think procs on the original cost of the card.
Got it.
Yeah,
that is definitely good to know.
Because when it goes to your Void, it's still 5 mana.
Right.
There's Myrtle's daughter. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that is a huge... I don't even know what that Amazon is. I know it gains 1 health when you play it if there's another Amazon.
Yeah, so it's going to be tough because he's going to have to unbound the Amazon on the left to remove its ward here first.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward. You have a 2/2, you got a 5 health, so Star Shard doesn't help you, and the 4 health one is...
He's not gonna do it. I think he's gonna trade and Star Shard the card just to delay it a little bit.
No, it's gonna go for it.
It's gonna go for it, yeah.
So what's that telling you? That's telling you that they have other options for going face with damage. Or they just Pyrrhic. Or they just Pyrrhic it back.
Yeah, but like, you know, I just thought like he could have cleared it, and I don't like burning those 5 cards at all. You know,
right, because you want to save it, right? You want to save that Pyrrhic until the end.
Because maybe he feels like he's ahead enough that it doesn't matter by removing his board.
Oh, this is not the board you want going up against this. And look at that, the Snow Shaper Palace. First tournament that we've casted, and we see these cards, CK. Got a whole new set to talk about.
It's a really annoying card, especially if you don't have anything to remove it.
Right.
Because then you can't even throw anything without getting it, you know, changed into a rat. Or whatever. I forget what it is that it transforms it to.
It's like the I don't know the name. It's like it's a cat. It's not a rat, it's a cat. It's a snow cat.
It's a cat?
Yeah, it's like a snow kitty. Snow statue, but it's a cat.
Okay.
You know what cats are, CK?
Somebody has a fascination for cats in Unchained, let me tell you. But it's alright. Here's where like Amazon nature loses its power, is like you're just not drawing anything.
Yeah.
Look at Plock's hand and look at Matchup's hand. He's got 2 cards left, even though he's kind of in the lead. Plock just has so many options here.
It's a cat. It's a snow cat.
Definitely is a cat.
It is not a rat. You can use those art commands. You can use this card commands and pull up that information in the chat if you would like, just like I'm doing so. Okay.
And then, you know, nature has no face damage really.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like once you stop the board, it's basically almost game over for nature.
Yeah, I mean, talk about stopping the board. Oh no. Almost was thinking about doing the draw first. Wouldn't have been nice.
You know, and this gives them what, 12 favor here as well.
I mean, the fact that you're doing that, they only have 3 cards in hand. You've got Pyrrhic. Like this, they could throw something big, and then it just gets turned into a 0/1 kitty with snow on it.
One of those cards is probably the buff for the Amazons that he can't, the spell that he can't play now because he has no board with Amazons on it.
Oh, the Archmonian?
Yeah.
Or there's the General Urethra.
Yeah, and you don't want to play
that.
Yeah, you don't want to play that with an empty board. So it's like, you know, you gotta assume one of those is one of those cards.
Yeah. The Swordbreaker. Yeah, I feel like matchup though, like I wonder what matchup they were hoping for. Maybe I guess something else that's aggro and they could just out aggro their. Yeah. Yeah, Plock is just taking their time here.
It was the slow start for matchup that I think really cost them this game. Like not having anything on turn 1 really strong. It's so tough to just pip out your god power.
Yeah.
See here, if you have Selena's mark, you 50-50 maybe to take out the front line. But I don't see. This is where you would love to have both hands, just to see. Like,
I know, dude.
If you're right, another Myrtle's daughter.
The thing is with the hands now, I actually put like you get rewarded. So Plock and Matchup here, they're going to be getting 2 gods each just for submitting the videos and being streamed. Plock is going to get 2 gods. If Matchup had also submitted their video, they would have gotten 4 gods each. So I'm doubling the gods if your opponent submits their video as well. So what does that mean? Well, before you start your match, yell at your opponent. Say, hey, I want those extra 2 gods. Can you please record your match?
Oh, look at that.
I know.
I mean, that's pretty much GG. Other Unbound in hand with the Pyrrhic and a Ratify.
There's honestly no way, right? Like,
and this is where I told you, if you cannot remove the palace, oh, there it is. It does remove the palace. But now, like, what do you have here?
yeah.
No cards in hand. So I was wrong. Did not have. Oh, he still has. Yeah, he still has.
Yeah, so one. I mean, it's always buggy. You never know. You never know how many cards they have.
Goodness. Like, I'm thinking, like, am I not paying attention, huh?
No.
What? Like, did I miss that?
That has got to be one of the most tilting things. Well, on top of getting top decked like this.
Yeah, I don't see how this isn't a concede here.
No, it's just taking your time until they concede. Just sitting back, kicking your feet up. Happy days. Now it's done.
Now it's no cards in hand, right?
Something tells me that matchup isn't going to concede, though. Been seeing that a lot lately. Going the distance when it's like, game's over, bud.
I mean, it helps for the content, definitely.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is... It's I don't know. It's yes and no, because if you have a game that's just like, you know, where it's this, we just see one hand, and then it's you know, it's the inevitable. And, like, as a player, what do you think? Like, if you're in this situation, wouldn't you rather want to just, boom, go next? Oh, and there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to exhaust it to you know,
yeah.
At least you definitively know the game is over. I was playing a game.
Oh, whoops.
I was playing a game last week that I totally thought was done. I was playing Deception. You know, Cutthroat Insight. I was low on health. I was ready to quit. I drew Ceres, and I came all the way back and I won the game.
Okay, well, yeah, in a deck that you have Ceres, that makes sense. But, know, you're playing Amazons.
But literally, I had nothing in my hand, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna concede. And then 3 turns later, the game swung.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know when your opponent draws bad.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Might not have top end. Oh, that's a good point from Dunarto. No big top ends for Magic. I mean, anything that's Magic that's big and heavy cost.
Be careful running into an Avatar of Magic.
Yeah, okay, yeah, get Avatar of Magic, then.
You know.
I mean, it's a different story.
People forget about the time with oh man, the legendary that picked 2 cards and reduced their cost to 2.
Oh, the Frey. Yeah, Frey, right?
Yeah, and then like having that land on the Avatar of Magic.
Oof.
I used to crush people with that.
All right.
That was my go-to on the weekends, like 3 years ago.
Nice. Well, let's see if Plot can crush it again in this next match. We've got Plot going up against Matchup in game number 2.
Matchup staying with
nature. You know, I have the numbers flipped on both screens. Let me fix that. Is that no? That's the name.
Yeah, and the monstrosity. Yeah, that would have been interesting to see. If that was his. Now let's see what type of deception he's playing here. What else could he have played at the top end?
Don't mind the numbers.
Going back with the Amazons, a little better start here though. This is what he was looking for last game.
Right, yeah. I was about to say that.
And he went with Selena's Mark this time.
Very nice.
What are you gonna do here? You're gonna Umbra Arrow, and he's gonna take his Amazon away from him. Now this is interesting because if Matchup can go wide here, Deception doesn't really have anything to stop it until he gets to Rapture Dance. Oh, the bane of my existence.
Everybody in chat just took a second, like, oh, jeez.
The Lethargy Mage is great here, though.
How do you feel about Lethargy Mage? I feel like it's such a good card. You could put a whole board, like if the board's full.
Oh, still procs.
Wait. Oh, it's because it just attacks.
It's attacks, it's not damage.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I forgot about that.
Whoa. Well, you learn something new every day you play this game.
Now, do you pickpocket here and hide it?
Yeah, and it's kind of punishing if you do, because they just played that boar. And do we see the pip? No, they're just going to go for the kill? Oh, I don't know about that one. What are they worried about?
He knows he's got to remove these Amazons off the board. And he really, like, playing the pickpocket doesn't do anything. All he's going to do is most likely get another Amazon that doesn't help his Deception deck. Or even worse, oh my goodness, get a buff card for Amazons that isn't there. And
ooh. Okay, hey, look at this though. The Agridor is a nice card in this matchup because the Hunting Trap doesn't kill it. Can't, or I guess could if they took 3, use the Hunting Trap and pinged, but that's all their mana. Or do you Cutthroat here? They only have 2 cards in hand, so maybe not.
No, I don't think you can Cutthroat here. I think you might have to go with the Agridor line you said, because like.
Oh no, they don't do it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, at least it takes out the sniper.
So maybe they have a bunch of those lower strength cards, and that's what they're hoping for. But hey, it's like you said that Machep, they're looking for that buff. If it gets Cutthroat, what else do they have?
Even if he Cutthroats and takes the buff, he's still like it's a dead turn for Plock there.
Yeah.
Allowing him to develop his board more.
Right.
And he's still at least one more turn away from that Rapture, which he still hasn't found.
And if you're in chat wondering what these cards are, what they do, you can use the command !C and then type the name of a card. You can actually misspell it too, and the bot will try to figure out what you are saying. And that will give you all the information for the card, as well as a link to our official marketplace sponsor, AQUA.xyz. They are the marketplace for you and me. I just made that up, and I should probably never say that again.
Okay, Marcella. He lightning strikes Marcella.
Okay, gets the deadlies.
He wants, yeah, ooh. And now he wants this 50-50 to go left.
Wait, do you think it was smarter to do the Selena's Mark first?
No, you wanted, yeah, he did it. He did it right. He did it right.
Did it wrong, right? Because you have more of a chance of, if there's 2 of them on board and you do it, you have a 33% chance of hitting it instead of oh no, instead of a 50. What am I saying? Or no, you have a 66. You have 66 versus 50.
Yeah. No, you're right. I think he should have.
Oh. So that's in hand.
And that works really well with his relic.
That does. And for Matchup, it's really unfortunate that they have 0 strength here because they can't get the frenzy going. Nah, but for real, on a serious note about Aqua, they're honestly such a great marketplace, and the team, they're wonderful. They support everything that we do here. They made the main event free to enter, which is a huge feat. So I owe everything to Aqua, to Gods Unchained for sponsoring with all these Gods and packs, and to all of you, and especially you, CK.
Thank you, sir. I love what they did with the website, though. How you can look at a deck, and then you could actually just click buy the deck, and it buys all the cards for you.
Yeah.
that's just sick. Saves
That's
you so much time.
Yeah, and like that's like one of the things they have. They have like a bunch of other stuff. They got like favorites. You can
Oh my
do
goodness.
one of the things I love is when you go on and you want to buy a bunch, you can buy them based on how low the price is. So it'll tell you, oh, you know, the Gods has the cheapest version of that card. And then you go buy the Gods one. But anyways, back to the match. It's looking like Matchup doesn't have anything.
Yeah. Unfortunately for him, Plock has slowed him down enough, I think, that this is turning into his game now.
Mm-hmm.
I see a Ranger coming.
Yeah, Ranger, and then... I mean... Ranger and then just ping. It's very slow, but they don't need to go fast.
Yeah, he doesn't, yeah.
And the armor liquor, okay. So, held on to this Cutthroat for a while now.
Yeah, I don't think the Cutthroat is really good in this matchup as it would be in others, because here it's just about you blocking their play as opposed to actually like blocking their play and stealing something good at the same time.
Right. Unless you do get that buff, you know, that's what Matchup wants, that's what Matchup needs. And yeah, I was gonna say it looks pretty nice for Witherfingers, although the Ranger's not gonna do anything.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Don't take that
just
with
take
one
one
card.
Oh, I mean,
it's another sudden. It's the other sudden bloom.
So that's actually really nice because they would have been able to proc it, and it would have kept this alive. Wouldn't have been the best play, but it keeps it alive, and now it's dead. Or not. Interesting.
But it's dead to the relic here. When it takes that 2 burn.
Yeah. And the Sleep Dart.
Yeah, extremely underrated card. I think that's gonna make a really strong comeback.
I mean, in this meta too, you know, you can only use those god-specific cards, so you really want to use what you have. And Sleep Dart is, I mean, we've seen it. You see it in what? In like a Control Deception.
I haven't really seen it much anymore. You know,
You saw it last year, right?
Yeah, but
like
it's
early
funny
last year.
Like there's so many mechanics for Deception with like the destroy all sleeping creatures and things like that. I'm still waiting for Deception to grow that deck and become even more annoying than it already is.
Oh, look at this. Staying alive with the burn. Okay. I mean, yeah, you could make a huge Witherfingers, but I like the Sleep Dart play. Yeah. I like the Sleep Dart.
He's gonna... Oh, I thought he was gonna hide it. Okay. Yeah, and then I think you lambasting so that automatically the Sudden Bloom will be procced for the next turn.
Oh, that's a good point. Unless they can kill this here. They might have another boar. Or did they already play 2?
It just needs 1 damage, so... Let's see.
No archer. Oh, and there it is.
The concede, yeah.
There's the concede to Plock, taking it 2-0.
I think matchup was a little too hung up on trying to make those Amazons work.
Yeah,
like
you think
it's
so?
still yeah, I think it's tough. It's tough enough when you have all the cards available to you. You know, and just like it's still not where it needs to be to win consistently. It's one of those decks that is just not there, and against certain matchups, you're just gonna be dead in the water. when the matchup has a lot of removal and can just delay you, because once you lose the board, nature has no way of coming back.
Yeah. All right, let's head back on over here. So we just saw Plock go up against matchup. It was a 2-0 for Plock, and great start to the Lysander's Trials #1. If you are in this tournament, fantastic. If you aren't, don't worry. There is another one currently open for registration right now. If you go into the GU Stakes Discord, it's got all that good stuff. I'll put the link in the chat. And
get in.
Yeah, get in there.
Get in.
We had 308 signups for Trials #1, which I'm honestly so happy about. I was trying to get to 256, and you guys knocked it out the park. We broke 300. Nice. We're going to keep pushing it. We've got 4 of these trials going on, and then the main event. It's a ton of tourneys, ton of matches, and it's going to be a hell of a time. And
make sure you're in it, man. Too many packs on the line.
Yeah.
Way too many packs.
Way too many packs. And let's take another look at these prizes for the Trials #1. This could be you up here. This could be you. And oh my gosh, Sultorius, my man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the support. And don't forget, if you're in the chat and you don't have a fully linked profile, what are you doing? Get your profile linked, get it set up. You have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. Everything to gain. It looks like we're actually coming close. Oh, someone's already more than half. A bunch of people are already more than half the way there. So what this bot does is it sees you in the chat. It takes a little note and it says, oh, CK. Yeah, Dutch just broke.
16 months, bro.
Dutch just broke 24. Let's go, Dutch.
Who?
Yeah, sorry, forget him.
Iho shall not be named. Nero's not here either, so.
Nero's here, but they're just maybe not here.
He lurking?
Here in presence. And Nero's always here. But moving on, we've got this 50 white fur guards going out to all of you. I can't wait to see those messages coming up on my end, knowing that you guys got those cards for being here, for participating in the event, for being a loyal Twitch viewer. Never felt so good. Alrighty. I'll leave that up for a second while I get the next game ready.
I mean, rewarded just for watching.
Rewarded just for watching.
And it's something that you can actually use.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like a skin or something. Like, oh, I don't have a fur guard. I need that.
Yeah. Alrighty. All right, so the next matchup we are going to watch is going to be Chrissy CP versus Griffin Boy. Can you tell me anything about these two?
These are two gentlemen I don't think I'm very familiar with. Chrissy P sounds a little familiar, but I don't. The last two I know I played against, these two I think may be a little newer to Unchained, because I don't have any recollection of having played them.
Oh, I could do an announcement. That's a new thing too. Announce. We'll say Chris or Griff. Okay, I see some Griffin boys. I see some Chris's. So I've definitely seen Chrissy CP. They were in the Summer Series tournaments. They were in other tournaments. I know they've been in the 8-mana ones, so they know what's up. They know what it takes to go into these tournaments. what it means to be playing in a competitive match. You know, you get sweaty, you get nervous, you include restricted cards when you shouldn't because there's a deck checker on GU Stakes to make sure that you don't have restricted cards.
I need that because I know I'm gonna mess up.
Yeah, so if you're in the matches, like you're in your matches tab on the site, there's a little box and you can put your deck code into that box and it'll check the deck for that specific tournament. Please send Therial. I don't know about that one. Maybe one day. That would be sick if we could give away a Therial. But we got to make sure that we don't
Not here
homeless.
yet.
Yeah, we got
Not there yet.
We need a home first. All right, so I think we're ready. Game number 1 between Chrissy, CP, and Griffin Boy. Let's get into it.
And there's the war. So we saw the magic, and here's the war, and we see the whetstone.
Ooh, so it's a relic war.
Yeah, and there's the unrestrained power as well.
Oh, you know what I just realized too? We have the game log now. We've got this beautiful game log on the side. If we could actually see it and go back. Maybe obviously we can't scroll through, but we have a little bit more information. CK, isn't that wonderful?
Mm-hmm. And this might be a decent matchup for Griff here, because if this is like, you know, nethers / zombies, he's gonna have enough heal. Oh yeah, 2 voracious fiends.
Oh my gosh!
I don't play a lot of death, but the voracious fiend is such a great card.
Yeah, it really is. Like, look at this. Wait, they didn't slay her. Oh, it doesn't matter, right? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh
okay.
my goodness.
You know what? No. You know what? It does matter. It does matter. Because you don't want to forget. And maybe Chrissy won't forget, but you know what? I will. So to me, it matters, CK.
Okay, so here the wolf cult is gonna slow him down a little bit.
But
yeah, but he's still gonna have some 1/1s up. And
is this
again,
like
he's gonna build favor and all that.
This is like one of the best starts we've seen from a zombie deck.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean,
Double
granted,
voracious fiend.
We have seen the Necrocept, or the, what's it called? The
obelisk?
The obelisk into the Necro. Like, that's, I mean... So many ways to tilt.
Yeah, you know, you know, even though he's probably gonna get, you know, Carnage Swept here, the Carnage Sweep won't clear this Viking now. And he's already down to 19 health.
Yeah, this is not good. Overhoned Spear just clears the front line.
He's not gonna use it. He's saving it for the Carnage.
Oh, good point. Yep.
He's gonna save it for the Carnage because he knows.
Oh, but look what's in the Sanctum.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. So just the sweep by itself would have cleared everything except that 2/3. And now they're not going to get it. They just wasted a turn.
Oof, and he's down to 10 health.
Oh my gosh. There's how do you come back from this? So the sweep into the vicious clears. And they could have done that last turn.
Yeah, but this is tough too because you're already down to 10 health, and that god power is gonna tick you away, just like the war god power ticks you away slowly.
Yeah, and I was gonna make a comment about the favor, like, oh yeah, they killed so many creatures, they can get the favor to get the archer.
Nope.
No. No.
Wrong.
Just kidding. You're playing against zombies.
That's the vicious rend, the Viking there.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to.
And there's the obelisk, oh boy.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy too? He is not very far away from having the lethal here, but it's gonna be game over because he has the mobilized. But it's way too far away. I think this is pretty much GG here.
That's 6,
2, 3,
7,
4, 5, 6, 7.
a two-way,
yes.
and they probably have some face damage. Yeah. Dang, man. Just gonna swing to swing.
All he needs is a spell here, and he's got him.
And there's draw as well if they don't have it in hand. But something tells me that Griffin has the cards for the win. Will we see it here?
He chose to go with something not an aggressive war, and it worked against him here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let's see, 14. Yeah, right. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. There it is.
First game going to Griff, right? Griff boy. Yeah.
There
You gotta be real careful because, like I said, I think with the removal of the neutral cards, I think everybody just, said, you know what, I'm just gonna go aggro. And it's gonna be interesting to see if somebody can create something that can counter an aggro deck well here. I'm trying to think like which would be the best deck to slow something down. It's gonna be interesting.
Chat, if you can hear my roommate screaming, I am sorry.
The cat?
My roommate. Yes, the cat is my roommate, CK.
Since when you had a roommate?
Let's not talk about it now. Alright, give me a sec, chat.
Loading up the next game. I was waiting for that.
Okay.
Wow, that zombie deck just steamrolled, man.
Yeah, they really
very
did.
surprising.
They really did. All right, we've got game number 2. Chrissy CP going up against Griffin Boy. Here we go.
Wow, looks like control light here. And a similar, I'm gonna say structure magic again.
Yeah.
If he even playing structures, maybe he's playing something else. I love the Bibliomaniac. What I love about these three.
Sorry, I looked away for a second. What happened? What happened? Did you hear me?
Yes.
Did the stream hear me?
Yes.
No, they didn't hear me. They didn't hear me.
I heard you.
Yeah, maybe you heard me.
So
the mad lad.
How could they not hear you if I heard you?
You guys heard that? No.
Yes. Like, what?
No. All right. Back to the games. Using it without it. Interesting.
Just he doesn't want to draw anymore because he has the Bibliomaniac here.
Right. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it. No. You don't need any clips like that.
Doesn't want him to have any creatures on the board.
I mean, hey, if I'm playing light, that's my game plan. I'm playing against light.
I would love to see some chosen one here, like somebody said, but I don't think that's what we're gonna. Oh, he did use the guiding light. Oh, I missed that.
Yeah. Epiphany.
You rarely ever see that card.
But it works. It works in this. Oh, you know what I thought? For a second, I thought it was the asterisk.
Nah, Epiphany's real good here. Epiphany's real good. He gives him damage, gives him draw, because he's looking to get to 9 mana, and just Pyrrhic those.
Yeah.
The flames there. I've lost that so many times on the weekend. Going straight face here.
Okay. And chat, how are you guys liking the new overlay? I know we don't have 2 hands, but when we do have the second hand video for one of these sets, I promise you, you guys are gonna flip. It's so nice when there's 2 hands and you can see the mana if they're hovering over their gem. Because I think that's one of the biggest things we were missing, CK. What is that?
Wow, that's a Trials Legendary.
What is that? Give me a name.
Summons. I forgot, bro. That's how much you rarely see it.
They didn't even hover over it.
But it basically summons one of those 2/3 front lines every turn.
Oh wow.
But once it was nerfed before the lock, it kind of killed the card.
What was it before?
It had backline as well.
Oh. And then all you do is go wide, play that, and you win.
It had backline and ward, which made it real difficult to remove.
Yeah.
In 1 second. I'm not gonna go yell at my roommate though.
Okay, okay. Alrighty, chat. Alrighty. God, it feels so good to be back in this spot right now. Okay, the Snow Shaper is beautiful here. One of the best ways to get rid of a CERN is to transform it. And into a 0/1 kitty with some snow on it. And the draw, very nice. Looking like Chrissy is going to take this pretty easily. They've got 12 damage in hand, plus they've got that flame. Yeah, and that alone, it could just they just need to get to 9 mana and they win, right? Like, unless they do a bunch of heal. Oh, Isadora. Daring Patrician. Thank you, Jumpstart. Somebody went Star Store shopping? Oh, yeah, I guess. Because it's a welcome? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically game over here. Magic has way too much damage here already.
And then look at this. The Ratify in hand can deal with that 5/6, but...
doesn't really need to at this moment.
Right. You could just ignore it. You've got so much health. And gets another flame?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. They went off just that. That draw wins them, right? Because they could just, unless they heal, they could just throw both of those.
Yeah, he's going to have to at least Lysander here. Lysander's Mercy.
No Lysander. No. A different champion.
Heals.
Shape Blast to take out that is pretty nice. Yep. And then you just push face.
Yep. I think I'm throwing the flame here. I think I hit the front line. And I'm pipping out the first flame here.
Yeah, I like that. You know, you're not at 9, but that's 4 damage, right? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puts him down to
3.
3?
Yeah, and then Epiphany wins it. Oh, doesn't throw it out, but then draws the Worm Breath. If they didn't already have it, now they do.
So that's 9 damage with the worm and the flame.
Yeah.
So he's got to put himself past 9 here. Or it's pretty much GG.
Too slow.
That's just too slow, yeah.
Yep.
And again, that's the running theme here. We're going too slow.
Yeah.
And alrighty. In a format like this, can't go slow.
No. And we got Chrissy tying it up, going to game point against Griffin.
Good. We hate to see 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 in these streams.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, 2-0s are nice for the players, but we definitely want to see the action going back and forth, those nail biters. And we might just have one on our hands here.
Yeah, man, those games where it's like the winner moves on, all the stakes are there, looking for the misplays.
Mm-hmm.
What we're
really
here for.
Comes down to it. Alrighty, we've got game number 3 between Chrissy CP and Griffin Boy about to go down. Let's get into it.
Griffin, you gotta realize you lost playing. Oh, he goes with it again, and he goes with his
again. Yeah.
You know,
okay,
people
but
are really, the conviction here is strong.
Isn't this a good matchup for Chrissy then?
It could be, yeah, because he could get a one.
Ooh.
A one turn like.
Well,
game over here.
Look at this though. Unrestrained and immobilized. Didn't see HBK last game. Well, they might not have it. HBK is one of those cards that it's like, yeah, it's great, but do you own it? Maybe not. How much is it? Let's see. Can we see?
$100 about, give or take. That's an expensive card, man.
Used to be so much more though.
Still though, it's
$0.07. 0.07.
That's about right. You know what it is I remember that, you know, Ether was 3 times what it used to be right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's a strong 5 play here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Grapefruit. I bet they would all want a nice HBK in their light deck. Wait, Savage Strike into Carnage? Yeah. I mean, you get rid of that. That's a big boy. They're thinking about it. They're like, what have I done? Okay, I see someone in the chat said that they could put the Chosen One on the front line. Oh, Pluck, is that you? Did we just watch your game? Congrats.
Yeah, nice job there, Brody. This is the play right here. He drew.
Good stuff. Oh.
But didn't land it on anything.
Yeah, I mean, Hedman's... I don't know. There's the Isadora again.
Here you Orcish.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. Man, remember when Orcish was a 3-6? Or no, what was it? It was a 4-6, right?
Yeah, but no blitz, I think it was.
No, it was a 6-cost 4-6? Oh my gosh, it feels like ages ago.
It was. Because it is.
Okay, we saw that the last time they played this light with these 2 militants.
Gotta be careful here though, because he's close to lethal here with the double whetstone.
Yeah, they're just gonna ignore those. No need to worry.
Top him down. Now he's.
So not gonna God Power, or yes, they are gonna God Power. Did they think they had 3? I think they thought they had 3.
Should have taken the archer.
That's what I was saying. I was like, okay, maybe take the archer. They went to like play the battle orcs. But definitely, yeah, definitely a good idea. I see Godhand making that comment. Taking the Oryx, you're taking away that front line. Although, I don't think that Griffin is even going to get the favor up to 13-15 by the time that this is over. That's pretty nice, too. Wait, you might as well swing, right? Right, okay, yeah. I was about to say, yeah, because you just lose it.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting to see.
What's in power 4?
The dragon of the first pillar? What?
Wow.
Are you kidding me? We gave. Do you remember? We gave that away on one of the play to earn streams.
I remember.
And that person was Griffin. You know, Griffin Boy actually could have been the person to win it. They've been in the streams. That's actually would be hilarious if it came full circle and we like got to cast the card we gave away last year.
It would be incredible. Yeah. We gotta find out now.
Yeah, someone go ask Griffin Boy. Okay. So Devouring Blade with the 2 whetstones, and then the Unrestrained, that's lethal, right?
Hold on, I gotta do some mathings here.
It puts it to 13. No, that's not lethal. Well, now it is after they hit. Yeah, now it is.
So the 9, 13, 26, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, wow, Sarah!
Wait, what? Whoa.
Oh my goodness. That was a very strong card back in the day.
Yeah, the Savage Strike deals with it.
Is it?
Blade of 6.
It's a weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking good for Chrissy here.
It's gonna be difficult though if he throws another frontline creature here.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't have anything to remove it, really? Well,
yeah, because
they have the Headsman though.
Then, you know, but then he's running out of relics eventually to hit his final combo with.
Yeah, it's over, right?
Oh yeah,
over.
it's over.
Alrighty. Chrissy CP taking it in game number 3.
Goodness. GG's, he knows it's over. 24 relic.
Yeah, doesn't even let the hit happen. There it is.
Well played, sir.
Very well played. You know, you made that comment about them going back, and they stuck to their relic war.
To their guns. Yep.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Definitely what you got to do. Alrighty, let's head on back over here. Alright, welcome back everybody. We just saw Matchup lose to Plock. He's in the chat. You can give him props, say GG's, and we also just saw Chrissy CP take down Griffin Boy in a nice fashion, you know, with that huge relic. Didn't even get to swing it though. I think our predictions were about right. You know, we've seen the aggro now. We've seen some control. That magic, definitely a contender here, as well as the deception. But what we haven't seen, what have we not seen? Have we seen every god? We saw zombies, we saw light, we saw nature, we saw war, we saw death. Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't think we would go through all of the already.
Already, it's been 2 sets and we've already gone through all the gods. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Well, again, take a look. We've got the Lysander NFTs for the main event only. If you do I have a command for that? I don't think I have a command for it. If you want to get a wait list, if you're going to get on the wait list for the main event, because it is pretty much full at this point, head to the Aqua Discord, go to the channel for the wait list, and put in your wallet. Let us know that you want to play. If we get to 256 and there's a bunch of people that want to play, we might just make it, we might just open it up to 512. I wanted to keep it 256 to really make it the most competitive, most intense matchups we could do. But as always, we want to give the community what they want. So we're always open to feedback, always open to changing it as we go. And we do have some time before that main event. So don't worry, if you're not in it, you might still have a chance to get in it and get in it for free. So head to that Aqua Discord and join that waitlist because there are spots opening up. And then we've got the White Fur Guards, 50 of them going out today. Let me see. Is there anybody who's gotten one yet?
I don't think we've been up for 2 hours.
Well, okay, so the thing is, it is 2 hours, but people who own God's NFTs, people who own Mr. Brickhand's NFTs, and for this one, subs, it can't check subs, but yeah, if you own any of my assets, any of my NFTs, I don't think you do, CK.
Why didn't you send me one?
I don't think you do, because we haven't done this. I'm going to send you one. Don't worry. Now that we're doing this. But if you do have one of my assets, if you have chosen to support me in that way, you do get a boost, a little bit of a boost to your score, just like on the Gods airdrops. It's a little less than the Gods airdrops, though. I wanted to make it a little more, a little less impactful, but still impactful. Because we want to reward those people that make these events possible, make all the stuff we do possible, all the giveaways, all that good stuff. It's because of stuff like the Gods NFTs, the Brick Hands, that we can even do this stuff. So, yeah, pretty sick. And yeah, there's one person that is always on top. I'm not going to name names, but they're about to get themselves the first white fur guard from this airdrop. But we've got another game on our hands, and it is someone we have seen in this chat a whole lot. It's going to be Dome BJ going up against Xardy. And I believe I saw Xardy join the chat a couple minutes ago. So if you're still in here, please, 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 please do not spoil the game. Don't say anything that could reveal anything about what's going to happen. If you do, I'm going to have to ban you. And I don't want to ban you, but I will. So sit tight, enjoy the show, and afterwards you can say all the stuff you want. So why don't we head over here, and you can let us know what you guys think. Who is going to be taking this match? Is it going to be Dome BJ, or will it be Xardy? Let me make an announcement. Dome BJ or Xardy. You can type it in the chat. It will pop up on the screen. Let us know who you think is going to take this set. This is a best of 3. What are we gonna see here, CK? Let's get the guessing going. I love your guesses.
I don't know either player well, so you figure they're gonna go with what's been popular. So I'm gonna say War.
Yeah.
I'll go. We're gonna see War here. At least one of the people will go War.
Okay. What else?
I'll guess Deception. Just because I hate it so much, I know someone's gonna play it.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna put the Aqua Discord again. If you want to get into the main event, enter the waitlist. That's your best way of getting yourself a free pass, because the entry fee was 40 gods, but Aqua came in and said, you know what, let's make this whole thing free to enter, which is honestly what I wanted. I want these tournaments to be free to enter. I want all of this stuff to be easily accessible, and sponsors like AQUA.xyz and Gods Unchained make all of it possible, so we are so grateful. Alrighty, we've got our predictions. We know what's about to happen. Let's get into it. Game number 1 between Dome BJ and Xardy. And we see nature versus magic.
Okay, there's the beetle. So this is not, there's Finian. Good old Finian. I remember when Finian was 2-3. The OP days.
They killed him, man. They killed our boy Finian.
You're gonna have to underbrush that. Get that out the way. And a sing-song satire.
Well, I'm definitely glad to see this kind of nature. Interesting to see the sing-song. It's not going to do anything here. There's not really relics. There's no relics that they would have to worry about not being able to swing with. I don't know. Do you include that? They're staring at it.
you know, it works well. It's wild, so it, you know, it synergizes well with, you know, nature.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see how it plays out, though. Doesn't it stop you from using your god power?
No, it stops you from swinging with a relic.
It only stops you swinging.
But it doesn't stop the ability. It just stops swinging with it.
Just the relic, huh?
Yeah. And just so you know, if you're in the chat and you're worried that, oh no, I don't have my profile linked, it's not recording, it is. It's taking note of every single person in the chat, and then it's taking a note if you have a profile linked. So once you link your profile, it'll basically have tracked you this whole time. So get those profiles set up and linked, and you only have to do it once.
What card he got in his hand?
Ooh. You haven't seen that in a bit. The Frostbitten Channeler.
I haven't seen that, period.
No, we saw that. We saw that.
Really?
We saw that. What did we see that? We saw that last year in like the beginning of Year of the Gods. I can't remember what we saw it with. I think it was one of those decks that had the Spire. Remember those Spire decks with the they would have the Palace Wand, right? They'd have Palace, they'd have the Spire, they'd have
the Monolith.
Monolith. Oh, you remember Monolith? Those were some good games.
There's the Wall of Lightning. Wow.
So what is this? A spell boost magic? Like what are we looking at here?
Restructure magic.
Oh yeah, structure magic.
You know, structure magic really stops aggro decks because you got to go through all the front lines. I think this is his only play here. Yeah, you've got to play that.
Yeah. It sucks that that you didn't play that Forest Heart Dryad before. Would have been able to throw out the Echo with it. Although none of those would have survived. Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind. Oh, that's annoying.
It's gonna be
doesn't have the mana. You don't have the mana, my friend. Oh, jeez. Yeah, yep. There you go. Oh if you're gonna misplay on the tournament stream, at least let's get an emote. Thank you, Domby. Oh, and chat, if you didn't already know, if you type misplay in all caps, or is it all caps? Misplay? No, it's not all caps. Capital MISSPLAY. Wow. We have our own wait.
Aether snaps.
Wait, did they just? Oh no. But then, I don't know. Yeah, so chat, when we see misplays, I need y'all to spam that. Because if we don't catch it, y'all are going to help us catch it. Because we're going to look to our left and be like, yo, why are there so many sheep? Okay, I mean... I like the animal bond.
Question is what does he have here at 6?
Yeah. Ooh, that is really tough.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, jeez. And it's a diamond one, too. Makes it that much tougher to get through.
It's impossible to get through right now.
Yeah, I mean, how do you deal with the Labyrinth Guard's nature? You need 2 lightning strikes. You need a lot. Even like a hunt doesn't do it. You need 9 damage.
Yeah, it's a really good matchup for him because like if you're playing against Deception, then that card is worthless to you. because Deception can just give it hidden and go through it.
Mm-hmm.
But against something like Nature here, it's just a dead stop right here for him.
Yeah, I mean, don't be needed to top deck Trial the Hydra, and maybe then they can do something, but all Sardi needs here is a clear, which they're getting close to 7. Could very well come next turn. Oh, and then the Corrales. These are really good cards coming out. And at a nice time as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. So that double lightning strike doesn't kill that, does it? No, it does.
No.
It does, it does,
No.
it does. Yes, it
No,
does.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It does 5 damage.
Uh-huh. And it does 5 damage again.
Oh, and it does 5 damage again? No.
So then you could trade into it, but double lightning strike does not clear it.
No, wouldn't it be?
I'm sorry, double lightning strike does.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's just if they buff it again.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
I'm sorry.
My math is better than yours. And there it is. Okay. They're like, you know what?
He's like, yeah.
CK's right. CK's right.
I foresee, just like,
Yeah. Dralamar over here.
Magic.
Or what's his oh my gosh, just killing it today on the commentary.
Yo, we forgot there's so many cards now. Wait for the next expansion, and then it's gonna. You know how many cards we're gonna forget about?
Yeah. I mean, look at that, an 8, 12. Are they running Seasonal Rebirth? I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
You know I love that card. If I'm in this, I'm running it. And this is why, because I hate being in a nature match where I have no outs, and knowing that I have at least one big out, it's nice. You were saying that seasonal went up in price lately?
Yeah, I saw a big spike, let me tell you, of late. It's basically
we see it. The concede.
Yeah, it's basically doubled in price in the last month. Almost tripled.
Really?
Yeah. From January 30th at 0.0033 to now it went for 0.008.
Interesting.
I ran into it a lot on the weekend.
I mean, yeah, I feel like this weekend was a lot of control nature. I saw people talking about that.
But I'm looking through all these cards, and yeah, he had no way of getting through that guard.
No, there's no way.
I'm looking like, what could he have done? And I'm just like, nothing.
Alrighty. Well, we've got game number 2 between Dome BJ and Xardi.
There's the deception.
And Xardi, you're here in the chat, so I'll tell you now. When you're in these tournaments, we don't know if you're going to win. I don't know if we're going to see more matches out of you this tournament. But when you're playing these, if you can record your match, it goes such a long way. Like, if we had your hand here to watch while we watch Dome BJ's, we would get so much more information, and it really makes the whole stream that much better. So if you can, try to record your matches if you're in these tournaments. If you're in any tournaments, it's always a pleasure as an organizer to get this content. And that's why you will get 2 gods just for being streamed. If you and your opponent submit and get streamed, you get 4 gods each just for recording the games. Wonderful. Oh, no. You know what I'm going to say? What am I going to say?
What are you going to say?
They picked the wrong god power.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought there. Like, now you're really going to get... Unless you have the canopy or the Amazon one. Like, how are you going to deal with the Shadow of Lebanon here?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've played this deception into Amazon nature or just control nature, and it's awful. You can't do anything. You're just sitting there getting pummeled. Okay. The lightning strike.
Not necessarily a bad play.
No, but they're gonna feel it once the Lokian comes out.
Goodness. He's not playing Wildfire here, so I would actually Pietro here. Or throw out the Lokian, but I think I would. But the Pietro doesn't give any value to the Shadow of Lethanon because it's already automatically going to be hidden.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about this though because it's alone. And I honestly, if they throw a what's it called, the canopy sniper, it's done. Wait.
You know, a feral cat.
Wait. If they had the canopy sniper, they could clear it now. But if they had stone skinned the Amazon, they couldn't. But now I'm seeing that. How do we say it, CK? What's that card on the left? Yes, that card. It makes me feel like this is not Amazon. What do we want? What is this? And the handsome devil? CK?
Or Primal Guidance.
I didn't know you're in the game.
I mean, I make an appearance every once in a while.
I mean, I don't know when you've ever made an appearance on the tournament stream before. Handsome devil. What does that even do?
Just a 6/3 hidden.
Really? I thought it had like an effect.
6/3 hidden.
It has blessed.
Oh, it's blessed. I forgot about that. Yeah, but it's dead to like what's this match? Shape Blast. That's why it's not used, and people use the Sneaky Bruiser instead for the 1 extra health.
Right.
Just that one health, that 1 health in that matchup is huge.
Right.
Like you're not gonna use the Handsome Devil over the Sneaky Bruiser.
Well, you are in this meta because you can't use neutral cards in your starting deck. There's the front line
replacement.
Yeah, right? That's really good point you're making there. It's like, how do you replace those staple cards? You find ones that are god specific and are just a little different, because there are those options. We see it with the Handsome Devil. And we could see like a Handsome Devil into the Pietro next, because then they could use the Pietro and hide using the ping. Oh, but no, they can't throw it out as well. So maybe they throw the Loki in here. I like that. And then next turn, you can get a nice play with the Pietro.
Gotta be careful though, because Maga is gonna lose his thing and actually give him some free mana here. Well, the nerf to it's 1 mana, right? He refreshes.
Yeah, it's just 1. It's so bad.
Yeah, that's such a tough
bad.
nerf there.
They really did some of those Nature Divine Order cards dirty, but there was a time where the Brazen Moose ran the show. you know, it was like Moose, everyone's playing Nature, it's crazy, flipping coins left and right.
Moose into
and then Sunbloom used to be what, +6? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Aldous, thank you so much for the stream. Welcome, everybody. Doesn't grab Valkas.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, they're at 14. They can't grab it yet. I'm sure they will grab it. And then you could throw the Pietro here. I like the Pietro.
You've got to be careful here. A
Why?
sudden bloom and it could be game over.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
A sudden bloom and...
Oh no, that stone skin. We needed that stone skin.
Yeah.
Dang.
You've got to trade here into that. You can't hide that. You've got to trade into it, I think.
To the big boy. Oh. They're going for it, CK. Wait. What are they going to do? Oh, they just...
Yeah.
Okay. And then the switch.
Yeah, if you run into...
Ooh,
has
lightning
he used
strike.
both lightning strikes? Like, if you see lightning strike, you lose here.
I think they only used one. Do we see the concede from XRD, or will Dome BJ get killed here? The lethal could happen. Like you said, the sudden bloom. There's overkill.
The best thing that could happen here, the overkill hits the Lethanon.
It doesn't. It missed it completely. What?
Well, it was only 1 damage.
Oh, right. It was only 1. Oh, okay, okay,
only
okay.
1 damage. So he had a 33% chance to hit
Oh,
it. Oh, there's your moose.
Oh, we spoke it into existence.
But it's not going to do anything. He needed an extra front line here.
Yeah. And I just want to say again, thank you so much, Aldous, for the raid. Welcome, everybody, from the Aldous stream. Big shout out to him. And I hope you all had a great time. Okay. And that's it. Gets the second shout out, but that doesn't matter. Don't be taken. Game number 2. GG's coming out.
Another determining match here.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Very nice. Nature could have bought Volka's last turn. They took the form instead. Oh. So XRD didn't take the Volkas. They would have been able to kill the cat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a misplay. That's big. You could say that lost them the game. And XRD, if you're here still, like, these are notes. You take some notes. You got some of the best players in the world in the chat here. Oh, there's 2 S's in misplay, but it's not all capital. Just the capital M. Although, maybe I should make, like, 3 of them, and they all are the same. That way we don't have any mistakes.
There's
but all right.
Little aggro light into deception.
Yeah.
But
you gotta... They're saying misplay on their own. Yeah,
but
it's tough. It's tough.
Don't run into deception.
Yeah, this is not...
That's beautiful.
Ooh. The Diamond Empyrean. You remember the crazy... I thought I had a $2,000 card.
Told you should have sold it.
I would have never sold it. Like, I wouldn't have... I don't think anyone would have bought it. It was like $600.
Clearly not at that price, but like, you know, like, I sold what? I sold a Diamond Vow of Champions for $500.
Yeah.
Look for Bound by Her Will here, Umbra Arrow.
Yeah, there's so many things that you're just kind of like, all right, just
when I'm playing light, when I'm playing aggro light and I queue into deception, I just want to concede.
Yeah.
I just want to concede. I'm gonna be completely honest. I just want to concede here.
Yeah, and you're in a tournament match too, so you can't. Like you're not gonna just concede. You know, you have to stay in the match, but it's
Enraged Healer here, surprising. I've always wanted that card to be better. I think you throw it out here too.
Yeah, because then it heals up.
It heals up that pacifist. But again, then now you really making that a big target for Bound by Her Will. Now it's a 1/4, and now you know you can always Theric it back, but you've invested a lot in that card, and I hate
Mhm.
I hate investing into one card heavily when you're playing this matchup. I remember having that conversation with you when I was like, when you're playing light and you're playing deception, don't invest too much in one card just to get bound by her willed or umbra arrowed.
Yeah.
A Shadow Paladin.
So what's that replacement for? 4/2 with hidden.
I've been seeing that card a lot more actually.
Hmm.
People are really using the hidden cards, and the Genesis card is also seeing play now. I see the 2 mana 4/1 hidden.
2 mana 4/1?
Yeah. There's a 2 mana 4/1. It is called, one second. The Trapdoor Assassin.
The Trapdoor Assassin.
And it has flank.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Oof, that's a really
Ooh.
big switch duelist, but that's etheric here.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's, you know, they put so much on it. Using one of their dark knives, that's big.
Mm-hmm.
It's too juicy. You gotta take it.
Yeah, you're gonna slow him down here.
Right, and I guess you just you clear. I mean,
You've got to trade some of this damage out.
yeah.
I think he's trade.
Yeah,
I would trade into the Jinx Duelist because it's gonna keep growing.
I think they're gonna clear everything. Yep. They'll still get one heal. No.
This is. He's got to be careful here now.
Yeah, I'm scared. I don't like this. I do not.
Okay.
Oh, they grabbed it. Oh, they're so much better than us, CK. Beautiful. We weren't paying attention to the favor there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that could have cost us the game right there.
Yeah. Like, me and you, we're losing this one.
That could have cost us the game.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look good for.
This is tough. 2 turns away from Rapture Dance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really good play with the Dionysian Drunk. Wow.
Whoa. Very
nice. Rarely ever see that card used, and used so nicely there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about, bound by her will, it's gonna come down. Nope, it's gonna be switched up and pinged off. And this board, though, on Don't BJ's side is so ready for that Asterius.
Now, what are you doing here?
And you know what I'm thinking? That Drider and that Vexing, they're going to be a problem for Xrd. You know, you're talking about Rapture Dances. Are you going to canonize one of them?
I don't think you do that. I'm trading. At this point, if you hit it,
I'm not mad about it.
But
there's a misplay. It would have they lost a creature at this point.
Yeah, I'm playing the Drider, the Vexing. I'm God powering, and I'm setting up for that Asterius.
Yeah. I mean, also to avoid misplaying. You don't want to misplay on the stream. I've been in those situations where you're already too far gone, and you're like, oh no, I screwed up. Let me do some damage control here. And usually it's on stream.
Two warded creatures as well. That was such a strong card too. Taking me to the past when it was just Genesis and core cards. Everybody played that card at one point.
Okay.
Go ultra wide here. I think you realize he's filled up his board.
Yeah.
And the Drider still dies to the Solemn Lecture.
Yeah.
So he's made a couple misplays here, I feel, but he's still in a good spot. Unless he raptures here, because he's lost a warded creature. That's the problem. He lost the warded creature here, which really helps against that rapture.
Thought Siphon. Huh. You've only got one card in hand. All right, here's the draw.
Buys himself a turn, though, by not killing off a creature here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're definitely thinking about that Asterius. Oh, no. Well, here comes Asterius.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good play there.
No.
Like, yeah, they're all confused, but there's no other creature on the board. And now you've got this to deal with.
It seems they kind of carelessly threw it out there.
Unless they have Rapture coming now.
Yeah, but it still doesn't...
Kill the 3/3.
Yeah, it doesn't clear. And then the 3/3 gets canonized.
And he's one off.
Mm-hmm. This is not refreshing. Alrighty. There it is. The win for Dome BJ, taking it in game number 3.
Yeah.
Very nice. Alrighty.
Be careful there, though. A couple misplays there. You gotta be real careful.
Yeah, you do.
You know, into that Rapture dance, it could be a real big problem there.
Yeah, it becomes a problem, and you gotta just make it through there. But it's tough when you make misplays, when things happen. You're like, oh, dang, shouldn't have done that. It's a little bit too late. It's his tournament. You're in, you're out, just like that. But yeah, we see Dome BJ taking it 2-1 over Xardi, and I hope you get into that next one, Trials number 2. It's open for registration right now on gustakes.gg. And it's going to be starting up on this Sunday. So we've got 2 more games we could watch, but before that, we're going to head to a little break, stretch our legs. So everybody get your snacks, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. We'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. We've got 2 more matches coming up, and they are exciting ones indeed. We've got Kainu from Perion going up against Evil Homer, as well as Sandals, which I haven't seen Sandals' game yet, but they're going up against Squid. And Squid has been on a tear lately. I don't know if you've seen what Squid's been doing, but the tournament win is incoming. It's coming. So we're going to be able to see that. And before we do, take one more look at the prizes for the Trials #1 now. This prizing is the same across all 4 of the Trials tournaments. And then for the main event, it's even more so than this. So lots of gods, lots of packs going out. And it very well could be getting you a nice diamond, a nice leggy, something that you need in your collection. And we do have those Lysander NFTs for the main event. There's more information on that on my website. Literally every bit of information is on the website. And yes, those are Mortal Judgment packs for Trials #1. And then we've got the beautiful and wonderful IMX airdrop. It's going down right now, and you don't even have to do anything other than fill out your profile. I see a bunch of people don't have their profile linked. I'm not going to go through a list because there's 70 of you in here. But there's a bunch of people in here that don't have a profile. You can type !profile. If you have all of those fields filled out, you're good to go. If you've participated in airdrops in the past and gotten gods or cards, you're good to go as well. You don't have to do anything. You just got to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And we should be getting some cards going out in the next couple minutes, actually. I see people are right on the cusp. But all right, it's time. It is time. I want you to let me know who you think is going to take this next game. We've got Kainu going against Homer. Evil Homer. Let us know with your stream avatars. You can type in the chat. You'll get a little bubble above your head. You tell us who's going to take this. Does Perion have what it takes?
Tough to go against Kainu at this point.
You think so?
I mean, both players are really, really good.
Homer, you know what Homer does. Homer brings the weird decks.
So he's gonna have to throw something out here to throw our friend from Perion off here, Kainu.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now this, if you like throwing weird decks in tournaments is really high risk, high reward, but it could be extremely punishing at the same time. You know, like you go with something weird and somebody goes with something that's just consistent and it's over.
Yeah. So, the first person has been airdropped. The very first white fur guard. That person is Otis. Otis Scops. I always forget how to say your name. Otis Scops.
Otis.
Otis Scopsy. Yeah. Wait, is it Otuscus? I can't. I'm not going to try. But you got the first one. Check that Immutus scan, my friend. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I see a lot of Homers, a lot of Kainus. This is going to be a tough one. This is definitely going to be a tough one. But, let's get into it, yeah? Kainu versus Evil Homer. Oh, oops. That's supposed to say, don't be Jay. No? Okay, we're good. Okay, so we've got Evil Homer's POV with the zombie. Although it's not... They picked that god power? CK, why? What's Evil Homer thinking?
I think he's thinking that, you know, the format helps aggro decks, and that he wants to slow it down a little bit, and he wants a little bit more heal.
Okay.
He wants to go a little later in the game, and taking this god power will allow him to heal. And there's that voracious fiend. Oh, we see the Amazon.
Ooh.
So this is a little more control-ish, I think, as opposed to aggro.
Yeah.
There's that voracious fiend.
We don't get to see this a lot. This is a treat.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to see. Can he get that curse obelisk and the relic to proc here?
Right.
Because now you throw that obelisk and you're not gonna get anything out of it.
The turn 3 Necroscepter doesn't happen. Aren't you surprised?
This is a tough turn right here.
The Fickle.
Fickle Cambion is dead to the relic.
But keep Fickle in this when you don't have the God power?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It's a really good card.
Well, I'm not saying it isn't. It's just I feel like
it's just the
that
opening
turn,
is
you
bad.
know? Like
The turn is bad, is what it is.
Right, because at 4 you can play it and get it to 4/4. That would put out of range, but we're not going to be able to see that here. And I have a feeling that this board is not going to survive here. If we see a Warmonger, that works. We might honestly see a Warmonger. I feel like that's one of the cards that could work in this meta. Still good because it can't be ignored. Okay. And then,
Yeah,
what's
Fickle
that?
can
The
get
Deathwatch?
really out of hand, really fast.
Deathwatch Caller, right? Deathwatch.
Cultivist. Oh, Caller. It is Caller. Yeah.
Or no, it's. I think it is Cultivist. That's Elder. Curate. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Funk. Yeah, look at this. Like I said, board not surviving. And at this point, if you're evil, Homer, you're crying a little bit on the inside. But you're not showing it. Ooh. And there it is. That white fur guard. I honestly was like, okay, it's a good card, and it's going to show up in these first 2 tournaments. It's one of those war cards that it's really good as in this meta where you can only use those god-specific cards.
It's a real strong card.
Yeah, I mean, the Empower makes it so good.
It puts it out of range for a lot of things that Death has. To remove it, doesn't have 3 health, it has 4.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with protected, so it slows down anything slows down a lot of zombies. Oh boy, it's gone so wide here. Such a horrible trade.
Yeah.
That fur guard is so strong here. Oh.
Oh, that's weird. Why didn't the command work? Oh, it's just slow. Okay, there we go. All right, Wicked Fae. It's so late in the game already for that.
Throws the Rhino.
Okay. What can Kainu throw out here? Is that 5? What are they running? At 5, they could have... Ooh,
oh, wow.
That's really nice. Oh, I thought they were going to take it out, but they just go face.
Yeah, he's not scared of anything. Takes the heal here away from him.
And I think they use it to kill the Rhino. Yeah. No?
No.
Just going to go face? Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. Yeah, they don't have any heal on board. Is this over? Three, two. Something makes me... I feel like Kainu has lethal in hand.
Probably
with
does.
At least, yeah, with at least like one or two of these creatures. And that 2 health on the Raid Reveler is just sticking it to Homer here. They could have,
he healed for 3 here. He heals for 3 here.
That's nice. That's nice.
But again, he's got to avoid 5 damage here.
All they need is a...
Blade of Sticks. And...
No. That's not going to do it.
No, and the 1 mana spell. 3 damage.
Oh.
Ouch.
Is that it? 4, 5, 6...
7, 8. No.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Right? 8? No, they don't have enough. No, they don't have enough with the if they use it.
Oh, they can't play both, yeah.
Yeah, they can play both. If only they had... No, there was... Even if they had the... Even if they had an imp, it wouldn't have been enough. They're just 1 off. And that can be so stressful sometimes when you're super close. You don't want to mess it up. Six, 7, 8, 2 off. Oh yeah, 2 off. Doesn't go face.
I think you just gotta play around the over the line there. Like I've thought I had game, and then like he throws. Oh, you can't use Ceres, but like you know, like so many cards like that come out. That was so lucky there.
Yeah, that was a good option. Size of the Harvest, and that is it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Kainu taking game number 1 in this best of 3 between honestly, 2 of the heavy hitters in this community. You got Perion on one hand with Kainu Bastasu, and then Evil Homer on the other hand with all the weird decks that they bring. You're bound to have some great matches.
Since you know, I started being a part of the tournament scene, like you know, casting. These guys have just been there since day 1.
Yeah.
You know, these are guys that you watch that you can learn a lot from. And you know, I'm not ashamed to say that I watch a lot of these tournaments to learn. Even though, you know, people, you and Dutch turn to me for all the advice early on. It's like, you know, it's always great to get other people's perspectives.
No, for sure. I think that's one of the things that people tell me the most is that they learn a lot, and, you know, it's a fun time, but it really does make you a better player. And here we go. Game number 2, Evil Homer versus Kainu. I've definitely gotten so much better from just watching and casting these games because, I mean, just for one thing, like, you don't want to sound stupid on the cast. You want to know what you're talking about. And watching these plays, I feel like I'm really starting to understand how these players think, what their lines are, and what they're bringing to the table when they go into these tournaments.
One of the most important things is that, like, you know your deck and you know what the opponent is gonna play, but then there's situations that like you've really got to think about what your opponent's gonna have in his hand.
Yeah.
And the experience of having played it and watched other people play, top players, you figure out you need an underbrush here. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Such a underbrush board. Still one of the best cards in the game.
Seriously. But look at this. Homer with an awful starting hand. 6 and 7.
Really bad. Yep.
And then do we see another one? Or maybe we see a canopy. Oh!
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Love you, Homer, but you're playing Deception, so I gotta root against you.
Yeah, I mean, oh, look at that. Bound by Our Will, gonna do nothing for him.
That'll help if we see like a beetle or the Marshwalker come out.
Yeah. Oh, I see some more people getting some white fur guards. You can check your Mutascan in a couple minutes. It will take a couple minutes to show up. But if you've been here for at least 2 hours, you might,
Real nice.
You might get something in your Mutascan.
Real nice seeing the Agridor Protector come out.
Yeah, it is nice. And it's nice, too, because it confirms the earlier use of it. When we see it more than once, you can say, okay, this is a card that's been thought about. It's a card that, you know, people want to use in this nature meta where you can't use neutrals. And like you said before, and actually someone else in the chat said that it is a good replacement for a Guild Enforcer. And it's nature specific, so you're kind of keeping that to yourself when you're playing nature.
I honestly, if the card was wild, we would see it a lot more.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me?
If the card was wild,
a 3/5 with frontline at 4.
But the fact that it's an Amazon really hurts it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
At least in this meta, it hurts it. But right now, like, he's holding real strong here.
Yeah. Just has to get to 7. But the hunting trap again, it's the same thing as before. The hunting trap does nothing for them here. They have 2 bad options on the right, and on the left it's a card that's set up so you can't kill it. Oh, see, that hurts so much.
Not doing too bad for himself right now.
Yeah.
But again, this boils down to like nature losing steam, not being able to draw here. It's why I thought that card was gonna be so good, man, and it just ended up being a dud in this new set. More Judgment.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know its name because like I was like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great, and nobody uses it. What's it called? United Reinforcements.
Oh yeah, the draw.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be so good.
Yeah.
And because that's all nature misses is the draw.
Yeah, but you want to do that for 3 mana?
That's what I'm saying. It's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's just not good enough.
Yeah, this is. Look at this. Deals with the inconspicuous carriage.
Oh my goodness, is nature gonna take this here?
Oh my. Oh my. Kainu showing how to take down deception, which for nature is honestly pretty tough. Usually it's the other way around.
Think he's got him here.
Yeah, how else do you do it? Hunting trap. And then you lose. Yeah, there's no way he can come back.
I don't think there's anything he can do to.
No.
Yeah, I think he realizes.
It's 1 extra thing of damage. Or does the swing... Does the Canopy Sniper swinging, does that proc the... It does. It does. It does.
Wow, my homer. Oh,
wait. Wait. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay, but they're still not gonna make it past this. That was pretty sick to know. Like, I didn't think he would go. That's interesting. I gotta play some more Amazons.
Wow. Oh, it's a land-basting wand though.
Yeah, you can't stop that.
Now
you just the way to win here is just ending turn.
No, he could
he could
counterfeit. Destroy your relic? Counterfeit, yeah, he can counterfeit here.
There's also that new Wonderlands card, but I don't think they're running it.
No, but there's the other Amazon here.
Yeah, there it is. Kainu taking it into. There's the turn end, effectively ending the game. Wow, that was a cool interaction there. That was definitely a cool interaction. Wonderful. Alrighty. Just getting it all set up. I mean, hey, we have had some really good matches today, and I can't wait to end it on another banger. We've got Sandals going up against Squid. Now, Squid, I see you in the chat. You've been here so many times, so I don't need to tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyway. We don't want to be in the chat. We don't want to spoil things. So if you're a part of this tournament and you see your game being streamed, I know it's exciting. I know. You get all nervous. You get all the tingly feelings because you're on TV. Mom, I made it. Don't spoil it, okay? Because it really, really messes with it. And, yeah, we're going to be learning a lot here from one of the heaviest hitters in the game right now. His name is Squid. Squid.
He went from the guy who wins all the raffles to the heavy hitter, but trying to win these tournaments.
Yeah. For sure. He's coming for that first. And we see that first 150 gods, 16 rare packs, 7 epic packs, 6 leggy packs, and 3 shiny packs. Now those are Mortal Judgment, as some people were asking. And then one last time. The first 50 viewers to watch 2 cumulative hours, which means that you can watch today, you can watch on the next stream, and you can watch on the stream after that, which will probably be the final stream. And the bot will actually keep track of each time you watch. So let's say you watch 10 minutes here, an hour there, and 50 minutes on the third one. Boom, you've got your 2 hours. But you do want to be one of the first 50 people to get those cumulative hours. And I see we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 people who have received white fur guards. If you're here in the chat and you got it, if you checked your Muniscan, you got it, let us know. I'd love to know that you got it, even though I know you got it. I know. But this next match, we've got Sandals and Squid. So, Chad, I want you to tell me, who do you think is going to take this? Will it be Squid, or will it be Sandals? Type those in the chat. A little chat bubble will pop up and let us know what you are thinking. What are we going to see here, CK?
Squid loved aggro deception, I believe.
Yes, that is like the Squid classic. Yeah.
Scouting report, I've played against him. He's crushed me with that aggro deception, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna see that right off the rip.
Yeah.
After that, I'm gonna go War.
I mean, War has been good here, and
yeah, I think he's gonna go with what's meta currently, and I think War is extremely meta right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that'll be his play.
Nice. Alrighty. Well, I see nothing but Squid in the chat, which makes me believe that he is going to take it here. He's got the chat on his side. He's got us on his side. Sandals is going to have to prove all of us wrong here.
Yeah, this could be the start of a huge run by Sandals. You never know. Exactly.
This is what you got to do. You go up against these heavy hitters. You make a name for yourself. Here we go. Oh my, that's not Evil Homer. It's Squid. There we go.
Okay, so Squid starts it off with the War. Is that him on the bottom?
Yes, yeah. Squid's. Yeah, it's Shiny Clutch. That is the name Squid goes by now.
Oh yeah, you beat me. I got in trouble, right? So I got home. I start the stream. Clutch is streaming, so I start Clutch's stream.
Yeah.
I play against Shiny Clutch and I get crushed. And I type and I talk to Clutch. I'm like, yo, someone's playing a Shiny Clutch, and he's like, oh, that's Squid, right? I stopped paying attention to the stream because I have it in the background. Mm-hmm. And then I load in, and guess who I'm playing now? Clutch. And he thinks I'm stream sniping him. And I'm like, I'm not. And he's playing the same deck that Squid was playing, so I know I lost.
Oh, no.
But, like, I got accused of being a stream sniper by the whole chat, and I'm just like, oh,
wonderful.
Great, this is all I needed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no.
Clutch is used to it. I feel like he just sits there and waits for the stream snipers to come in. He shows off his cues all the time.
Yeah, mind you, he's 200 MMR above me, and we end up queuing, like on a Thursday right before like the weekend.
Yeah, that's always nice.
You gotta play this, even though he probably dies to the underbrush or a canopy here. Is this more Amazons?
I think so. I mean, maybe that's what everyone's thinking. Like, if you're running nature, you got to go Amazon.
I don't know, man. Aggro nature is so good right now with just wild.
Yeah?
I've been crushed by aggro nature, and I just think it synergizes a little better than
okay,
Amazons right now.
Is the aggro nature you're thinking of, is it missing anything?
No. There's nothing you wouldn't be missing here. That is a good point. That is a great point.
I have to make another point. If you are not following the channel, so if you followed the channel to type and then unfollowed the channel, it's not going to send you a card.
Oh my goodness. Really? We're out there doing that?
No, it has to. Basically, you have to type, like, to be able to type in the chat, you have to follow.
No, I'm saying, like, you unfollow after following?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Now, this is a problem right here.
And I know who it is, too, so.
Yeah, a great point by the chat that he probably knows Squid is going to aggro, so he picks it. Oh, this sucks so much.
That's interesting, though. Like, my initial thought would be that Deception wins all the time there in that matchup.
Selena's Mark really neutralizes aggro Deception.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was talking about it before.
Yeah, like
once you can get around it, though.
Yeah, but once you have that Shadow of Lethanon in your hand, it's just like, ugh, I can't play it. I think you gotta stay. Well, you gotta play the Challenger or your Valkas and your God Powering.
Hidden until next turn.
I don't really think hidden helps him. I would go for both.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm definitely going for both.
Gets it. And wow.
Oh my goodness.
When that card hits both and it's that hidden and ward, are you kidding me? Against wow. Wow.
Yeah, that ward here is real strong here. That was the best combination he could have gotten.
Yeah, well,
like I said, the hidden didn't really help. The ward, though,
it's more about the fact that, you know, they risked it for that ward, they get it, and it's just when that card gets both of the temp fates and it stacks, like it starts getting out of hand.
And he gets the temp fate again at the start of the turn.
Yeah, could get overkill, could get twin strike. Twin strike here would be nuts.
Yeah.
Sandals roping it a bit.
Because he knows he's in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, protected on one side, ward on the other. That Selena's Mark is just neutralized.
I think you've got to do it if he doesn't have any other out and hope it lands.
Ooh, wait.
No.
That's kind of... that could have been sick if it went both on the OD. But that is one of the cards to help out. You know, not an out, but it's helping out. Oh, you gotta take the 1 health. Who cares about that 1/1? Right?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep.
I mean, really great options out of the Temp Fate, honestly. And then we see that beautiful, beautiful white fur guard. It's waiting to get into your wallet. Where's the ward? It got taken off by the canopy sniper. Okay, and the 2-mana Raid Reveler. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Now, if you're Sandals, I mean, this is... You don't really have much at 5, right? Like, what do you have at 5? Argmonian? On that? Whoa.
Has to. Once, again, like, once you're nation, you're down on the board.
Yeah, it's just... It's down bad.
Now this just dead stops you here. He's considering throwing the Fur Guard or going a little wider with the Raid Reveler and the Valkus Captain.
Mm-hmm.
I think going wider here is better.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
And this is basically 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, and then the rune is lethal next turn.
Oh, will this go into the protecteds? Yes, it will. And will this second one go? It will. No, it doesn't. Okay.
No. But I think that's still lethal.
Dude, imagine you hit both protecteds there. You probably concede before they even get to hit.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, no. Nice and easy.
What?
Wait, was that...
No, he had lethal.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11...
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
No, didn't have enough. Didn't have... Oh, wait. This they did.
The rune and the thing.
Oh, no.
Come on,
okay,
Squid.
It's good. It's good. It's good they conceded.
Come on, Squid.
Now, CK's only saying that because we expect the very best.
Against
the very
me,
best.
he don't misplay. You know what I'm saying? Well, against me, he won't do that.
Very, very nice. Squid taking game number 1 against Sandals. Yeah, it didn't count exactly. Didn't count, but it didn't matter.
But yeah, had it all the way, you know.
All right, well, let's get into game number 2 between these two fierce competitors. That is Squid and Sandals. Squid, also known as Shiny Clutch.
You see, and he goes with the regular aggro nature.
Squid saying that he needs to live up to his name, that being Shiny Clutch.
And rope more.
And rope. Yeah, Chad, if you ever seen a Clutch stream, it is a lot of roping, a lot of talking, and minimal mouse movement.
Those weekend ranks go for like 8 hours. Those 18 matches, because it's always he's always playing control.
Yeah.
And then he's always roping, so it's like goodness.
Clutch don't miss lethal. I'm sure he's had his moments. Let's not take it away from him now. You know, give him his credit. Look at this. Nature versus nature, though. One's wild, one's Amazon. Only one can come out on top.
A little tough here, though.
So Squid in the chat saying that they don't know what the play is here. CK, can you give us any insight?
This is a tough play here. Exactly like you said.
You only have 3 mana you could use. You're hoping that Underbrush Boar goes right, but... Do you play the Boar and swing twice left? And the Beetle?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah. And you're hoping it goes left then.
I think either play is...
Oh, because you could take it out. Okay.
Either play is fine here, but it's just not optimal. Say that at the least.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting if someone goes back and really looks at that line. Obi's saying the line that Squid did. So if they had gone with the more risky play, they could have.
He'd have the 2-2 up instead of the.
No. They'd have a 2-3. If it goes right, kills the 2-2. Then it's a 2-3 that goes to 2-4. So now it's a 2-3. Either way, it doesn't die here. But that's true, Obi. You are setting up the beetle. But Warrior of Paradise here clears it.
Yeah, I think I'm going for that.
Yeah, and then you got a nice looking beetle developing. Yeah, I like the Warrior of Paradise here. Yeah, Dagon buffs, but oh yeah, and Squid making a very good point. Because their opponent has regen on their creature, the Dagon will buff up their creature, which is not fun if you're playing Dagon and you start buffing your opponent's creatures.
Oh, that's right. It's all creatures, right?
Yeah. Ooh, I see a bunch more white furs going out. You can check your Immunoscans if you've been here for a while. You might just have a new white fur guard in your wallet.
That rarely happens, and I always forget about that when it does.
Yeah, buffing will happen when it heals, which is at the end.
I rarely run into I rarely play nature at this point, so I'm not running into nature mirror matches.
Well, they could have.
This is a good turn here.
They could have gone face and kept it alive. Obviously, it wasn't optimal.
Yeah, but look at this now.
Yeah. This is big. This is very big. So, Lightning Strike does clear that beetle, but
then you got to deal with everything else.
Exactly. Oh, it had burn? Oh, it had burn. I forgot. Yeah, that's not it. That is not it. Ooh, do you throw that and just go face? Or do you waste your trapper?
I'm throwing the trapper into it.
Yeah, and then you can hit face, put it up to an 8-4 now. Oh my gosh. That is a big beetle. Yeah, that's a good point, Shaquan. It would go to 1 health and die to that burn on the next turn. This is definitely one of those games you want to go back and see. Now, I am curious. You've got a lot of these gray cards. What's up with the gray cards? Go shine your stuff. I know you got gods. I know you got flux. Come on now. I want to see a gray jaguar. I want to see diamond jaguars. I want to see gold jaguars.
You are shiny clutch.
Yeah.
Where's the shine?
Squid don't play. I disagree. I've seen Squid play in nature a bunch in these tournaments where nature was kind of like you had to play it.
Yeah, but it gets expensive. You know, his we all know his deception deck is blinged out.
Yes, that is definitely blinged out. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, GG for Squid.
Squid taking the set and the last match of the night. Very nice. Congratulations. Absolutely beautiful. 5 games, 5 wonderful sets, and 5 players that are going on to the next round. Whew. It's been a really good start to these castings. I'm super excited. Now, CK, you know what I'm gonna ask you? What is the card? And I already have one in mind, but I want to hear what you think.
Saw a lot of Amazons today. That was really surprising.
That's what I'm thinking.
Agridor Protector? Is that
yep,
what you're thinking?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I figured.
That's the one I'm thinking. All right, so I'm gonna be doing a giveaway inside my Discord for an Agridor Protector. So you can head to my Discord. You're gonna see in the giveaways channel. Something's going to pop up in just a couple minutes. All you have to do is react to that, and you'll be set to go. And I can see, I can see some white fur guards going out right now to some people. Basics, Beardy, who else? Nice. A lot of people getting the white fur guards. I'm glad that's working. Grapefruit Crush, you just got one. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. So before we go, I just want to go over these things one more time. These are the prizes for Trials number 1. And it's the same prizing for number 2, which is currently open for registration. Currently open for registration. You can go into my Discord and look at the announcements for the link to that tournament, but it's all on my website. If you're ever concerned or wondering where you can go to look at stuff, to find out information about the tournaments, events, whatever, Sewlie.com. It's easy to remember. Head there. Check out all the information. I'm going to be adding a whole bunch of stuff when I can to those. And make sure you got your profile set up so you can be one of the first 50 to get one of these cards. Are promo cards allowed in the Lysander tournaments? Ether bots aren't.
Except for the finale, right? Where all cards are fine?
So Trials number 1 and 2 both have the same restrictions. No neutral cards, no Ether bots. Everything else goes except for Mythics. Obviously, Mythics will never be a part of the tournament unless we do like a Mythic tournament, which it's not
6
really
players,
possible. Yeah,
four,
6
four,
players.
4 players. Like
Well, I mean, okay.
Technically, they will affect all players, the Mythic cards, but like we need to get the owners of them to the tournament. Like one of them is in a dead wallet.
Yeah. Well,
like,
the thing is, you could do it where you kind of like it's like a boss and you fight the Mythic, and then there's something like that. Because we have Solar on Geostakes who has the Omox. And we've been discussing ways that we could do something like an event where you fight Solar and then you win something if you beat him. Because that Omox, those Omox games are really fun to watch. Definitely fun to watch.
I've yet to ever match up with somebody with a Mythic. I know Dutch did.
Yeah.
And I was upset because it's like I've never, like all the games I've played, I never ran into somebody playing it.
Yeah. All right. Well, chat, it's been a wonderful, wonderful night of games. Me and CK are going to sign off here. Make sure you head into my Discord. If you don't know the link, all you have to do is type !Discord in my chat. Click on that link, and you'll see in the giveaways channel, and in just a couple minutes, something will pop up, and that'll be a nice Agridor Protector after we saw it do a good job tonight on the stream.
Yeah, definitely held its own there, and it was just nice, refreshing to see that card come into play.
Yeah, for real. So that's going to be it for us. We will see you again on Thursday night around the same time here with some more matches. I can't wait. CK, any last words for the people?
Just make sure you sign, like the same thing I always say, make sure you sign up for these tournaments, make sure you play, and if you're not playing, make sure you watch and you're learning something and you're picking something up.
Yeah, definitely. All right, everybody, have a great night. See you next on the next one.
Everybody.